Yeah, this is your boy, Dorian Andrews, with another episode of DoreoTV and Minasan. Konnichiwa, yeah. Today we're going to talk a little bit about teaching as an ALT, Assistant Language Teacher, in a Hakken Gaisha dispatch company, where the company dispatches you to various schools, whether it's elementary school, junior high school, or sometimes high school. They dispatch you to these schools. So you work for that school or schools, if there are multiple schools, and you also have to report to your company. So it's like a triangle, and it is very interesting. Before we begin, please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Because there's more content that you can find on my channel. There's a lot of it, so I really hope that you take a look at all the other videos that I have. I really appreciate all of you. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. Over 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to tell you the ugly truth about ALT life. The good, the bad, and the super nasty, like Jay-Z would say. First and foremost, no pay in the summer. That is a big deal. So if I tell somebody, hey, you want to teach in Japan? It's great, you know, just come on over. Here's the only catch. You won't get any dime in the summer. Most people would say, you done lost your freaking mind. I'm not doing that. So they don't do it. Yeah, it's a big deal. You don't get paid that whole month of August because you don't work in August, typically. However, if you are really desperate and you can't save money, then you could apply for a loan, or you could apply for an advanced check, and you know, it's possible for you to still get paid in August. However, that August paycheck would come in September, and you still wouldn't see money until September. So the August, the payment you'll get in August, that salary, will be from July, and then in September you would get paid from August, right? So most cases you don't get paid from August because you don't work in August. However, if you apply for a loan, then you might get a little bit of money for August in September, but I highly recommend that you don't do that, because if you take out a loan, you're getting that taken out of your paycheck every month until you pay off that loan. So that's not something I would recommend. Next, low salaries. I talked about this in my ALT video about Joy Talk. If you ever see a job posting that says 2.3 million, 2.4 million, 2.5 million yen a year, that is clickbait. They want you to click on there and say, oh my God, million, wow, that's amazing, woo. It's not American money, it's Japanese money, so it's worthless. Yeah, don't do that. Low salaries are a big problem in Japan because a lot of young people are working super hard because the older people are telling them to overwork, and it's a part of their salary, which is ridiculous. People are working 45 to 50 hours a week, and they don't get compensated for it because it's normal in Japan. And on top of that, they're getting paid like crap. The stuff that comes out of your dog, that's what they're getting paid. It's sad. It's really sad. And until Japan learns how to get their minds out of the old traditional ways, Japan's doomed. Little support in moving, little support in finding a place to move, finding a company to help you move. None of that. There's no support. You're on your own. In my old company, they did give me places that I could go to request for moving assistance, but they never helped me actually call the people and say, hey, I have this teacher and he can't speak Japanese and he needs to move, and I will speak on his behalf. They're not going to help you like that. They're not going to help you with any paperwork or any applications for moving, things like that. No, nothing. Next, terrible staff, incompetent, terrible staff who don't know what they're doing when it comes to paperwork. I've received lots of errors in my paperwork. I've received incorrect instructions, and when I've actually gone to City Hall or important places, that's backfired on me. And the staff doesn't get blamed. I get blamed because I'm the foreigner that doesn't know anything. And AOTs, they hire stupid people who don't know how to teach at all. So sometimes they're arrogant, self-centered, very awkward and uncomfortable around. So those KY people, Kukiyomena, you know, those kind of people they will hire, and it's just really hard to deal with them. They can change your position within a drop of a dime. You are not guaranteed to stay at the same school for years and years and years. 1 year you could be at this school, or 1 year could be teaching at 2 different schools or 3 different schools, and then the next year they can move you not just to different schools, but they can just move you from an apartment. Let's say you're living in Tokyo, they'll just move you to Chiba, or they'll just move you to Ibaraki. Oh yeah, you gotta go to Ibaraki. What? Are you serious? Like, and they won't tell you until like a month before, or less than a month. In my case, less than a month. Ridiculous. Random school visits. I hated random school visits. They will just come, the staff from your company, your Hakken Gaisha dispatch company, will just come to your school uninvited and not leave any kind of notification for you saying, hey, we're coming to your school. None of that. They'll just come to your school and be like, oh, we're gonna watch your lesson, and then we're gonna have a meeting and talk about all the things you did wrong in your lesson and evaluate you. And it's super nerve-wracking. The only thing that I like about it is if there's a person who comes to your lesson and actually gives you constructive criticism on how to fix certain situations, and a person who is actually willing to talk with you and listen to your perspective of teaching. I've had people that have evaluated my lessons and said the dumbest things. Like, oh, you said, you pronounced this word wrong. And I'm like, excuse me? Who's American here? Those school visits are ridiculous. Training is such a hassle because they will make you do the same things over and 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 over, and they won't give you any good feedback. Nothing. It's just the same stuff over and over. You're not learning from anybody. You're not learning new methods. You're just doing the same thing over and over. Maybe this is just one of my pet peeves because I've already taken lessons and I have a license to teach English. You know, I have a TESOL. So I had to go through 3 months of actually studying how to teach English to become a teacher. And then you have these people who are getting hired to the same position as me who have 0 experience. And I have to learn with them? Like, I already know this stuff. So that's something I don't like. Last thing I will say is they don't cover your commuting fees. So in Joy Talk, when, I didn't say this in my video, but when I was at Joy Talk, I would only be covered around 8,000 yen, which is about $80 for my commuting fees. I had to spend more than that for my commuting fees. And you know what they said? Well, the rest of it is on you. That's your salary. So you can only be covered up to 8,000. And I was like, that is ridiculous. The company I work for now, they cover up to $200, Niman yen, of just commuting. And I don't spend all that, but I do spend around 1,500 yen, so about 150 per month on commuting and going from my house to school and, you know, from school back to my house. So, you know, that's a lot better. But in AOT position, they will give you some money for commuting fees, but they won't cover all of it. That's an issue. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? To this channel. I have more videos coming on the way. I'm going to be talking about music, video games, and also some fun English phrases that you can use in daily conversation. And I also will talk about my nightlife in Tokyo because I am a singer and rapper. All right, this is your boy, Dorian Andrews from DoreoTV, signing out. Deuce.